Most freelancers are searching LinkedIn the wrong way, and that is why they are wondering why they can't find clients. LinkedIn has over 1 billion users. Your ideal clients are there, but if you don't know how to search strategically, you waste your hours, your own time scrolling through random profiles. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the exact search strategy that has helped me find 100 ideal clients in just 1 week, right? So let's get into it. Now, the first step is to get really crystal clear on who you're looking for before you even open LinkedIn, and that is the most important thing. So don't be like most freelancers who search their ID clients on LinkedIn without a strategy, without a plan. So they just go on to type business owners and get really overwhelmed by millions of results. Now, for what industry sector do they operate in? E-commerce, sales, coaching, real estate, marketing agency. To know the job title, what's the exact role? Who are the exact same people you want to work with? Do you want to work with CEOs? Do you want to work with founders? Do you want to work with marketing director, operations manager? How big is their team? Are you looking to work with people like solo entrepreneurs, just them? Like you're looking for coaches who are really big, and they are looking for like a virtual assistant, webinar assistant, community manager, and the rest of them. They're also regarded as founders because some of them go ahead to register their brand name or something. So, are you looking for a small team, maybe like 1 to 10 people, mid-size 10 to 50? These are key important information you need. What the problem do they have that you want to solve? Is it like, are you looking for people who have issues or problem with overwhelmed admin tasks? Or are they struggling with social media consistency? Or do they need help with customer support? These are the things that will help you get the right information. Now, if you look over here, I've been searching. Now, I searched for marketing director and it's showing me 200 new. That means there's been 200 new updates on marketing director. So did you see why talking about specific problems, their pain points, company size will really help you before you can actually get your real results now. So instead of searching for business owners, your ID client profile now becomes, let me give you this example. E-commerce Shopify store owners with 1 to 10 employees who are drowning in customer support and operations, and they are making anything from $5,000 to $10,000, maybe approximately. So now you now have your ideal client avatar, right? So you know exactly who you're hunting for. So this makes your search really fast and lesser focused. Now, step 2 is to use the LinkedIn advanced search. All right, so you're going to go to your LinkedIn bar, type a basic word, maybe like a marketing director, just something related to or maybe like an e-commerce founder, marketing consultant, real estate agent, something related to what you're looking for. Now, if you can see here, I've been typing marketing director, so many things, right? So let's also use a marketing director. Now here is marketing director. Don't click any other thing. Just go ahead and click this. Now once it brings you all this, now you're seeing jobs, people, posts, school, courses, events, product groups, company services, and all filters. Now we're going to click on people. Remember, you're searching for your ideal clients. You want to build 100 ideal clients. Now you're going to pitch to. Now you're going to click people. You don't have problem with posts, not jobs now, not schools, not courses, not events. So I'm going to hit people, and then it's going to bring me hundreds of people who are working as marketing director. Now this is it. It says Jeremiah Prosper, creative director, marketing, digital market people. We're looking for founders, right? We're looking for a marketing director who owns top positions. This person is obviously like a marketing director. Star Times Nigeria. Did you just say it? Marketing director, Star Times Nigeria. We all know Star Times Nigeria, just like the DSTV, the MultiChoice, and the rest of them. So you go ahead. This is someone else to business director, client service. This person might be like an ordinary service provider. So you should know when to differentiate between a marketing director who owns decision making power to a normal service provider. Now, if you feel like this is somebody you can work with, go ahead to connect with this person, but check the person's out. Now, click number 2, page 2, to also bring you a list of other persons who owns. Now, corporate and marketing communication, public relations, brand management. This is a service provider, and now creative director. More like, somebody you'd want to work with. Now, if I want to even go further, like advanced search, I'm going to click on all filters. Now, all filters is bringing me this, so that this is where you do your due diligence. This is where you now take your time to do your advanced search. So now we are going to talk about the industry filter, company size filter, job title filter, like location filter, post company filter, and the rest of them. Any job title? No, I don't want any job title. I want it like a marketing specialist, sales manager is actually like something. Plus hiring for job title, you can click a particular role. So this marketing director we put here, you can now come over to this place to put it if that is what you particularly want. Now you go down to locations. Do you want locations? If your locations are not listed here, United States, United Kingdom, I know we Nigerians, we love to work, or we Africans actually, we just love to work with the international clients because of the dollar conversion rate. Now if your location is not here, take your time and include all locations. Remember, you can put as many locations as possible. Now, current company, these marketing directors that you're looking for, do they work in companies you admire? Are they looking for marketing directors in Google, Microsoft, Pavilion, LinkedIn, Chief? If you don't want, to put you just want to get marketing directors, even founders, then do not check these boxes. Now, connections of go ahead and add a connection. Do you have a particular connection? Say, for instance, I have Anne as a connection. Now, I am going to add Anne, meaning that I'm looking for marketing director in Anne's connections that are part of Anne's connection. Say, for instance, I have another person whose name is Gloria. I'm also looking for marketing directors who are also part of Gloria's connections. But I don't want to limit my search to just that. I want global marketing directors. Now, do you want are they followers of anybody? Just the same way you did connection of. Okay, let's use popular names on LinkedIn like Blossom Afia. Okay, they are followers of Blossom. No. So you know what? I want global marketing directors that I can pitch to. Now, past company, have they worked in any past company? This, to me, sometimes I like to check it depending on what I am searching for at the time, but sometimes I don't check it. Now, school, which school do you think? Harvard Business School, the worst thing, school may not really be like a thing. Industry, professional services, I like to keep it, or business consulting and services, technology and information thing. These are vital. You need to post it, or advertising services. Remember, if you're looking for anything in marketing, sales, and all of that, advertising is also a place you need to check. Now, profile language, English, simple. Open to are you? No, not volunteering. I wouldn't even advise that you check this, but service category, marketing consulting, operations and marketing. I always like to check these two boxes. Now you go ahead to put keywords, which I feel like may not really be like a thing. Then click show results, and it is going to give you detailed results of who you're looking for. And that is how I get my 100 ideal clients within 1 hour. Yes, now you have like a targeted list of your exact ID clients in a blink of an eye. Now, the next step to follow is for you to analyze their activities. All right, so don't just collect their names because it sounds fancy, they're international clients. No, once you have your search results, click through their profiles, look for these signals. Signal one is recent activities, because it is important that you know that you're reaching out to people who are also active on LinkedIn, not people who created accounts like 1 year ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and they're not active. Now, active does not necessarily mean them posting like yesterday, tomorrow, and all of that. They may be active that they posted a month ago, but check through their comment tabs and see if they have been commenting on other people's posts, because it's possible that most of these directors may not really have time to post, and that could be something you could also use to soft pitch them that, oh, I noticed you're not also building your brand and career. Can I also be like your ghostwriter, writing your contents and all of that, right? The second signal you need to check out for when looking out for these clients, they are the post about pain points. Now, read their recent posts. Are they complaining about being like overwhelmed, or are they really complaining about anything? Are they talking about needing help, mentioning hiring challenges and all of that? I have a hiring manager among my connections, right? So one of the times I pitched to her, and she gets to send me a job that opened up in her company directly in my inbox before she even posted about it, because I pitched to her. Now, what I did was I followed her and I always read her posts, and I realized that she was always talking about how unqualified people are always applying for jobs, and it makes it really hard for her. Yeah, even though they use technology to scan through, but it makes it really hard because she could be on a particular job hunt for like 1 week, and she's probably was supposed to close that job in 3 days or 4 days. Should be on that job, looking for the best fit for 1 week, 2 weeks, and it's just same circle. So I use that thing to soft picture. Did you see? And how did I find about that pain point? Through her post. So you need to pay attention. And now save those profile, reach out within 24 hours while the pain is fresh. Yes. Once you get this list and you check through somebody's profile and you see that this person is actively complaining about a challenge or something, send a message or follow them, send a connection, and allow them to accept. Once they accept, to go ahead and talk about that pain point while it is still fresh, because if you wait, someone else could grab the opportunity. Now the tech signal you need to look out for is engagement level. Did they respond to comments on their post? If yes, they are approachable, right? So that could also point you to the fact that, okay, this person is someone I can actually talk to. So if they ignore everyone, they might ignore you too. But then don't use it as an opportunity to not try your luck. Sometimes it could be the fact that they are busy. That is why they are not responding to anyone. Now the first signal is recent job changes. Now check if they recently started a new role. Check through their job experiences. When did they leave the one they were working at, and like the new one, what's the space interval and all of those things. Now how you will know is, say for instance you're in January and somebody in the job experience, they put that they stopped a particular job in December, and this is January and they already started a new job. Yeah, so it will show that, okay, it was an immediate thing. So at that point you may not really want to pitch to that person, because the person probably is here to gain her grant. So but still follow up on that person. That person will become like a prospect, like a lead later, or somebody you're going to reach out to later, but then you have gained that client. Now, to document all this data that you have collected, all these 100 leads that you've generated, or maybe 50, 80, 70, as the case may be for you, I like to go for as many as possible so that I know that my other work will just be doing soft pitching. I go on my spreadsheet, Google Spreadsheet. If you don't already know how to use Google Spreadsheet, I've created content here several times on how you can actually use Spreadsheet to do so many things. Just check the video on my channel and you're going to find. Create a simple spreadsheet tracker. Start with the name, company, LinkedIn, the LinkedIn URL, like the LinkedIn profile. I like to put the profile link so that it makes it easier. Instead of just going back to typing the person's name, I just click on the URL and it takes me directly to the person's profile, right? Now, another thing you need to talk about is that the pain points you notice, because this will be the angle, because you can easily forget and you can't keep going back to, refresh and do all of those things. Talk about the pain points, create a tab for it. Now, recent post topic and why they are a good fit. Why do you think this person is a good fit for you, somebody you want to pitch to? And this is really going to become your outreach list, and you can keep that list for the next 3-4 months, and you can keep adding while also removing some lists, because as time goes, you're pitching the ones that are saying no, not interested, you'll remove them and replace them with other lists. So yeah, that is where it works. Now, the first step is to use Sales Navigator for deeper targeting. Sales Navigator is for LinkedIn Premium. So if you're using LinkedIn Premium or you have the opportunity to use the premium trial, please do this, because I've used this a lot of times. So if you're serious about finding clients at scale, use LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I'm advocating for that. All right. Now, so my recommendation for you is, first of all, before you ever go into paying the LinkedIn Premium, because LinkedIn Premium is about 89,000, approximately 90,000 naira in Nigeria currency, and that should be about $90, and that's a lot if you ask me. So use the free trial first. Activate your Sales Navigator for 1 month. Do intensive prospecting. Build a list of 200 to 300 ideal clients. Now export that information, then cancel if you don't need ongoing. That 1 month can actually like set you up with leads for 6 to 12 months if you are strategic. Now, while on the LinkedIn Premium, I've saved a lot of these things and I'm going to soft pitch them as the time goes. And the final step here is to make sure you organize your prospects by priority, and that is the most important one. So you have like a list of 50 to 100. Remember I said, as the case may be, I like to do 100 so I know that I'm done with this first stage of trial. Now, don't reach out to everyone at once randomly, because you're going to make mistake and it's going to make you using the same template for everyone, right? So make sure you understand each person's pain points before pitching to the person. Week 1, you can draft it. Week 1, okay, this setup, week 1, I'm reaching out to these 10 persons. Week 2, 10. Week 3, 10. Week 4, 10. That's 40 persons in 1 week. And by the end of that month, you already gained your own data. Who is interested? Who is acting as if they are going to be interested later? The ones that are not showing any interest at all. You can also create another tab on your spreadsheet and put them on a separate tab. Maybe in a later date in the future, you can now think of something else or another way to reach out to them. But the ones that are showing activeness, Also create an active tab and put them. Then the ones that you've not reached out, let them be. If you're also getting new leads, you can go ahead and add them. So my darlings, these are all the steps that you need. The 4 steps to find your ID clients on LinkedIn: define your profile, use advanced filters, analyze activity, and organize everything strategically. And stop random scrolling on LinkedIn and start being strategic with your search. So if you want my complete LinkedIn client finding system, like the Upwork templates, search template, everything, it is pack 6-pack client conversion bundle. Details to this very thing is in the description. Now over to you. I want to ask you a question. What industry are you targeting on LinkedIn? I might be of help. I can actually help you on how to go about it. Let me know. Let's have a conversation in the comment section. Now to you, please do well to like, subscribe, set on the notification. You know what my next looks like. My next is always like a banger. I will see you. Bye.